This evening, federal authorities have the suspect in police attack. Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. Pelosi was accused of assault and attempted abduction of a representative of the U.S. The district attorney for San Francisco recently alleged more charges, and David sources, DePape might be sentenced to life in jail. That the suspect has a list of targets and maybe had plans to attack more individuals, and based on the 42-year-old said in a federal affidavit police that he intended to detain the Speaker. Pelosi holds hostage and breaks her kneecaps as a caution to other participants if there were repercussions from Congress. The police chief criticized them for their behavior. When the cops arrived, only 2 persons were present on Friday. He stays in the house where Pape and Pelosi live. Hospital tonight following treatment surgery for a fractured skull. By introducing us to good outside Pelosi's San Francisco residence. Authorities define a person motivated by suspects' political extremism. Supposed plans to restrain Nancy Pelosi. I heard her all in here at her house. An attempt to communicate with others. Democrats shocking fresh information about what is said to have happened inside Nancy Pelosi's residence in San Francisco. Per 42-year-old David's federal affidavit, DePape was discovered with a spool of zip ties, a pair of rubber and white rope, tape, and gloves made of fabric, and 2 hammers. A participant in the assault who was interviewed. Speaker Pelosi was contacted by police. DePape, the main deceiver of the group of lies, Democrats claimed he intended to chat to Nancy while holding her hostage. He would snap if she told him a lie. Afterward, Nancy's kneecaps would require her to be pushed into Congress, which show additional congressmen the location effects of the PEP's activities. A history of endorsing far-right ideologies. Online conspiracies gained access to Pelosi's house early on Friday and asked to speak with Speaker Pelosi, Paul Pelosi, who was in Washington alone from the scene, made a 911 call. When the police showed up, Pape got a hold of the hammer and hit him in the face. Several blows to the head knock him. This evening, the 82-year-old is not conscious. In the ICU recovering from a depressive head injury. His son saw him. This any news on your father over the weekend? Excellent. That security was increased. Exterior of congressional members' residences this weekend's leaders and the U.S. Capitol Police are considering stepping up their efforts. Moving forward, campaign detractors. Such communications were directed at Pelosi. Issued a threatening tweet on Face the Republican press for the nation. Margaret Brennan, Mr. Congressman, why is there a gun there? It wasn't a political advertisement at all. Outside of Dr. Pelosi, I was using a weapon. Well, how about a pink slip for that? More appropriate if it's about terminating her. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. Newsom specifically mentioned a Fox commentator. News. I don't believe anyone has dehumanized, as she has often been. I mean, Jesse was the only person I watched. What's Waters or on Fox News? Regarding Paul Pelosi, he has said 5 to 6 months of persistent jeering. Tell me that's not 80 in betting, please. Notwithstanding all this, of course, they continue to the seeds that produce a culture and a society. Climatic conditions. Then we contacted Fox News and we have not heard from Waters for a remark. Meanwhile, the suspect Nora is returning, anticipated to be charged as soon as Sunday afternoon. If you love the video, please hit a like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel.